Howdy guys, welcome to another episode of 10 Pubs You Must Visit. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you might have noticed that the videos have been rather short this week. That's because I have been at death's door, literally. I managed Leeds on Thursday, but yeah, Wednesday's edition went out of the window. Friday and Saturday, obviously no chance of me going anywhere. I still feel rough, but we've got to get some content out for you somewhere, and I've had a load of great pubs sat ready to go for one of these episodes for quite a while. So I have got some absolute bangers sat around today. So without further ado, let's get on with it, straight into it. Let's go and take you around London's oldest pub. This is the Old Cheshire Cheese in Fleet Street. It's a Sam Smith's. It's just spectacular. So it's of course the Old Cheshire Cheese. I've never been here, so I've been very, very much looking forward to visiting this at some point. London's oldest pub. So we've been in London's second oldest. Now we're about to take you for a wander into London's oldest. So yeah, rebuilt 1667, steeped in history, and a beautiful front on there. So that's the next stop. And it's already confused me because you don't go in where I am, so I am there. We're going to have to walk all the way out, back down this alley, and round the side. We'll find the entrance. Entrance would be around here then. So we'll go in from here. That's a heavy door. Ooh. Wow. Back with you in a second. So it is now a Sam Smith pub. Don't let that upset you or stop you from venturing in though, because it's pretty impressive. Someone that I found an actual roaring fire going in today. Sam Smith's beers and stuff on. Obviously I've gone with the dark mild, but yeah, it is a gorgeous little room of this where the fire is. It's actually warming me up because it's snowing outside now. But let me take you on a wander before we get told off for using technology or anything like that. So we'll find a seat. Hopefully, we won't find a seat in here. We won't find a seat in here, but what a beautiful place though. Wow. I mean, yeah, it is pretty incredible to be stood in London's oldest pub, isn't it? So yeah, you can't go wrong with places that have just got steeped in history. So it's a Cheshire Courtyard Bar, so we'll have a wander this way and see what we get to. But if we can't find anything, we can always come and sit back here. So with stone floors and everything else, and actually I wasn't expecting to find another whopping great place at the back of it. So yeah, London's oldest boozer is a pretty impressive sight, as you would probably expect it to be. So yeah, Sam Smith's. I can't stand Humphrey, I can't stand what he stands for and what he does, but I mean, you can't go wrong with a place that looks like this. Kind of an amazing experience to be stood inside such an old historic place. It really is, and even like this bit up the backside. There you go then, the Old Cheshire Cheese for you. Also venture down these amazing little steps. There's also a cellar bar room out of the back, which I feel needs to be enjoyed in the video as well. So yes, the cellar bar area of the pub. So much to explore, so much to actually see in it. But yeah, that is then that is the Cheshire Cheese. And it's a sign that says wine cellars and stuff down there. Obviously that's locked, so we can't venture down there. But it's quite impressive, isn't it? It's quite amazing. The whole vibe of the place is amazing. What did I tell you? How amazing is that? But speaking of amazing, let's go north. Let's go to Liverpool. Now, Liverpool has fast become one of my favourite places to go for a pub crawl in the entire country. 3 visits so far, and it just gets better and better every time. This is the Philharmonic Dining Rooms, and this is something absolutely breathtaking. So it's going to be stop number 1 of my day today at the Philharmonic Dining Rooms, Liverpool City Centre. I said this was so beautiful but so busy when we went in before that I just felt I had to come back and do it again and be able to just show you around inside without just loads of bodies around, because it is so amazing. So it's a Nicholson's pub. Nicholson's have got a lot in Birmingham way, things like that. Never been a bad Nicholson's pub. They always buy beautiful buildings, and they always, I mean, they leave them as they should be. Proper pubs run by a proper company. So I can't wait to get inside and show you this one. So the benefit of being here early is I can actually now show you this amazing building and have a walk around. So let's just get on with it. Come through the grand front door, you're confronted with, I said, one of the most stunning pubs I have ever seen in my entire life. It is just beautiful. The tiling, the whole place is just incredible to look at. It's a good beer lineup, loads of real ales and stuff. And I've gone with that campfire for my first beer of the day. But this is why, you see now why I had to come back and show you this in all its glory, not just when it was absolutely packed out. So, I mean, the tile flooring, everything about it is just beautiful. So, look how gorgeous the place is. And I will take you and show you something I don't do very often in a minute, because there's quite a special toilet in here. But the stained glass, everything about this is absolutely out of this world. So yeah, you could not move in here when I came in before. And obviously what I wanted to do was show you the ceiling and everything else on. It's mind-blowingly beautiful. You can't really get over how stunning it is as you wander around. So I think this is one of those pubs that I've just got to say to you, you've got to come and see it for yourself. And since I know that I was the first one in and there's no other customers in it, we'll have a wander into the gents' toilets and show you the grade 1 listed urinals. Yes, look at them, grade 1 listed urinals. I mean, can't really say anything else about that, can you? But a wicked place. And the ale choice, plentiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that side, and 5 more ales on the other side as well. What an amazing pub. Honestly, a truly amazing place, isn't it? But let's not just do big cities. Let's go to smaller towns, smaller places. So, you know, I love the West Midlands. I love Birmingham. I love the Black Country. I love it over there. And Harborne was such an underrated, brilliant little place to go for a crawl. And this little hidden gem, tucked away, used to be a Marston's, now a Jules pub. Phenomenal guys running it. Just a great looking pub. This is the New Inn in Harborne. The New Inn, again, on a crossroads, on a junction. Looks very nice. This is obviously an independent as opposed to a chain. So looking forward to doing the New Inn, and then we'll carry on working our way up as it's getting dark. We'll carry on working our way back up to everything else that still needs doing in Harborne. I wonder around and I said that it's now an independent. It's better than that. It's now a Jules pub. So this is a former Marston's place, right? And honestly, I've been for a walk around. Aidan Burney that run this place are absolutely superb. Now a Jules pub. Been a Jules pub since like the middle of this year. So if anybody doesn't know that this place has sort of changed and upped its game, I'm about to show you something really special, because this place is this is Harborne's hidden gem, without a shadow of a doubt. Tucked away down the bottom of that High Street bit. This 100% is Harborne's hidden gem that you need to come and see. So yeah, now a Jules pub. Honestly, so Jules. So I've gone for Draper, which the seasonal Jules that I've never tried, but look at how beautiful this place is. It's dog friendly, as you can see. Oh, look at this little sweetie as well. It's dog friendly, but you've got to come on a walk with me. You've got to see the rest of this. So a former Marston's pub, and you know my feelings on Marston's. Probably the worst pub operator in the country, without a shadow of a doubt. If Marston's seriously are running, so Bernie and Aid, they've been here for 7 years. So they ran this when it was a Marston's. It got sold off by Marston's to become a Jules. Right. If Marston's can't make a pub as beautiful as this, these are original features on the ceiling and stuff as well, the tile floor. If Marston's can't make a pub as beautiful as this work, because they're forcing rubbish beer on you, Wainwright's, pedigree, you know the score. If they can't make a pub like this work and they have to sell it, then the problem is not with the people running the pub, the problem is with the company. because just look how beautiful this is. But this is the second biggest beer garden in the whole of Birmingham, apparently. So let me take you outside and show you the second biggest beer garden in the whole of Birmingham. And they do a refurb. Jules are going to put some money in to do what they want to do. So a former bowling green. Said we saw a bowling green earlier. Outhouse, got no heating at the moment, but great in summer. But yeah, another former bowling green out here. Look at the size of this beer garden. This place is just brilliant. Honestly, if you are still tarring this with the brush of it being a Marston's and staying away because of the hobgoblin rubbish that they might put on the bar, don't. Get yourselves on board with this now. Jules, if you don't know Jules Brewery, they are fantastic. Not in this area very much, so it's a new venture for Jules, but honestly they stand out for me as one of the best breweries in the country, especially, and their pubs, much like Everard's and things like that, their pubs are impeccable. The people that run them normally know their stuff and have a passion for doing what they do, and you have got to come down and visit these guys and see this one, because honestly this is this is going to go from strength to strength now as a Jules, trust me on that. A couple of months back we now went to Hebden Bridge. We've been looking forward to Hebden Bridge for so long, for so many good reasons, and it didn't disappoint at all. Hebden Bridge was a great day out, and one of the pubs that really did stand out was this one. This is the Fox and Goose, community owned. Just see for yourselves. Which is the Fox and Goose. Yeah, looks a gorgeous old pub. So I stuck out here on this T-junction, and this road here is where we're going to be walking down for the rest of it back into the town centre of Hebden Bridge. So Fox and Goose is stop number 2. So this place is pretty incredible, it's pretty beautiful. So thought to stand on the site of an illegal alehouse, and on this site since 1313. So this bit that I'm in, the bottom of it, would have been the old cellar years ago. There was a road up along the top, apparently, and this would have been the cellar of that original illegal alehouse. So who knows exactly when. Fox and Goose, there's a reference to it in the 16th century. So plenty of history to speak about in this, but I'm just going to take you for a wander around because it is pretty beautiful. I was just reading all the stuff from, but yeah, so this would have been an original cellar a long time ago. But just look at the furnishings and stuff in here are absolutely perfect for it. Low ceilings and dips and stone floors and all sorts of other wonderful features in here. A beautiful fire going. But yeah, 1313 they reckon then, an illegal alehouse, the first reference to being in this place. This is Dave, who's going to join us for a few beers today.
Hello.
But there are some wonderful, I said, you know me, it's all about the beer, and the beer is certainly as good as the building as well. And it is just absolutely stunning. So let's find Holly, who's gone through here. Oh, don't worry, I'll be going up to the garden. But yeah, this place is absolutely beautiful. We knew Hebden Bridge was probably going to provide us with something special, and I think that we've already found special. Right, let me find my way up to the garden and I will see you up there. It's a steep old climb on the stairs to come up here, but it's definitely worth it. It's a lovely garden space, and look out across plenty of things.
And up there you can walk up towards Castle Crags.
Castle Crags?
Hardcastle.
Oh. Yeah, this place, a great little find. Absolutely love it. Now, one of those towns that really stood out to us that we knew nothing about before we went last year was Stamford. So this year we ventured back to Stamford, and one of the pubs we had to go and get a better video around was this, the oldest pub in Stamford, the Toby Norris. Again, it's quite breathtaking to walk around and look at, but I mean, the floors are uneven. It's just a great place. You've got to go and visit this one. Toby Norris, Stamford up next. That here, that is the Toby Norris. So another Need pubs. And yeah, it is, honestly, it's breathtakingly beautiful inside as well. Low seat, like corridor, it's just beautiful. So we'll take you in and show you this one again. And then I think next door is one called the Wine Bar we've never done. So we'll see in a minute if we can get into there. Look busy, but we'll see if we can get into there. Toby Norris then is up next, and always one that has to drive like a you-know-what. you've got to come for a wander with me around the tavern again, because it is one of those exquisite old pubs that if I don't show you around in full, I'm going to regret it, you're going to regret it. So take you for a wander around the Toby Norris. I'm sat with a Silences police station. This is Frank, by the way. Where is it? He's under here. Look, this is Frank, and Frank is an absolute superstar. Frank is an absolute superstar. But he's got food, and he's more interested in food than I'd be more interested in food than me. He is an absolute superstar. But look at some of this. It is just one of. That's the thing out of the cellar. It's just one of the most exquisite looking pubs you'll probably see anywhere you go. So that's the rear to the garden, heated garden. But look at this. Look at the whole aesthetic of it is quite stunning. This is Stamford all over, isn't it? So it's just an amazing looking pub. This up here, I remember going up here last summer. So this is probably in the first Stamford video as well. We walked up these very narrow steps to show you the beauty of what the rooms up here are like, including the back sort of dining area room. It's just beautiful, isn't it? The whole thing is just such a beautiful pub. You can't go wrong with. So yeah, Need pubs again, same as the Paint and Co. When it's in Churchill, up on the wall. You can't go wrong with a place like this. It's just amazing. It's just a beautiful place all around. You've got to come and see this. Some more sort of hidden. You just find more hidden rooms the further through you go in this. But look at that. That is an incredible room as well. But let's take it back down. Let's take it back down these stairs. They're not very even. They're all stairs are steep. They're not overly even, but it'll walk you back around past the bar as well, haven't we? So we came from there. We're going to go this way to this beautiful room as well. Another absolutely exquisite looking old room. The bar, where the magic happens, but what a good selection of ales and stuff on. Malt maker, shine on. What an amazing selection of stuff we've got on. We've also got some good craft stuff on the taps, but it is quite the pub, isn't it? I think you'll agree. It's quite the pub. No matter what, the stone floor is amazing. It's just a great place. Back to the start. Back in November, I ventured down to Hereford for the first ever time. Never been to Hereford before in my life, and I had a great day out. And one of the ones that really stood out to me was the Wye Valley pub. So this is where the brewery at Wye Valley used to be based. It's obviously moved now as they grew, but it's still kind of a Wye Valley tap room, and it's quite impressive. Great pub to visit. This is the Barrels. Luckily, it isn't far to walk to the Barrels. Now this was probably one of the most shouted out ones on the Facebook post about me coming here. Everyone said the Barrels, you've got to go to the Barrels, you've got to go to the Barrels, you'll love the Barrels, blah blah blah. So you can probably tell I'm excited for it already. The Barrels is going to be stopped 7th of the day, and I can already see, but it once was called the Lamb Hotel. So the former Lamb Hotel, great looking building, that's now known as the Barrels, on the outskirts of the actual city centre part. Some absolutely stunning windows in this one. This apparently is Wye Valley Brewery's tap house by the looks of things. So excited beyond belief. Up next, maybe Wye Valley's tap isn't quite the right way to describe it. It's Wye Valley's flagship pub. But what a selection there is. So there are some here that I've never heard of. So I see Butty Back, I see HPA everywhere I go. So it's lovely to come in here. I see 1985 quite often and stuff as well. It's lovely to come in here and see so many amazing things on. So let me show you some of the beers. I've gone for 2 in here because why not, eh? Why not make the most of sticking a couple of new ones on Untapped and trying more of these bits that they've got. Do standard stuff that's not their own, but Wye Valley Bitter. So HPA, of course. I've gone for Nutcracker, which looks like that. So I'm looking forward to trying that in a minute. Butty, obviously. I've never tried their stout, Wholesome Stout. I was very tempted. I think I have had their Hopfather, which I very much enjoyed. Nightjar British Stout, we've had a lot of times, really like it. This is the other one I've gone for, Sin City in there. A beer that hits the jackpot. We'll see about that in a minute. But this is a belter of a place. So the brewery used to be on the outside out here apparently as well. So before it got too big to cope with being in a place like this, this was the home of Wye Valley Brewery. Obviously now it is massive and it has moved. But pool table and stuff up there. Great space. So apparently, yeah, out here on the right hand side, up there was where the original brewery and stuff for this place was. But yeah, it's quite a beautiful, incredible looking pub. And the beers. Let's go and try the beers, shall we? Let's come back round and try these beers. Because let's try this. Let's try this Sin City first. Sin City. Beer that hits the jackpot. It certainly does. That's really good. That's really good. No, it's not the Avatar that I had in the last one. Lovely to find different things. That's Sin City, really good. And this one, Nutcracker, Winter Ale. Oh yeah, that hits the spot as well. Also very much worth checking out. Yeah, I love it in here. Not a million miles down the road from Hereford is the little place called Stourport. Now, Stourport, again, I knew nothing about it before I went, and I was made to feel so welcome all day in Stourport. I loved everything about it, and this one really, really does stand out. This is an absolute banger of a pub with something quite unique upstairs. You've got to see for yourselves. This is the Black Star in Stourport. It's been 2 minutes again to walk to the Black Star, which is sat just here again on another. I mean, again, the traffic and stuff around here is mega, but the Black Star then is, I believe, stop 12 of the day. Oh, I feel we need to talk. We need to talk seriously about the Black Star, because again, this calls itself a real ale pub, but this is so much more than just a real ale pub. The young team of staff in here are absolutely brilliant. They honestly are. They're all attentive, knowledgeable, and superb. Maria, the landlady, she knows her stuff. She runs a very tight ship, but she literally has it going on. She knows exactly what's going on in this business, and more power to her. But the ale offering in here really is second to none. We'll start on this side. Yeah, Hobson's. Several Hobson's. Green Duck, you know I'm a big fan of Green Duck. I went with this in here, the Citric Mosaic from Hobson's, which I've never had before. But just a look at this place. So we're talking beer at the moment. We're going to wander around and just talk beer, and then in a minute we will show you the rest of what the place has to offer. Come on. That's the landlady. Right. Even more around it, so yeah, Hot Father, Buddy Back, Ludlow Gold, and things like that. But what an incredible looking pub, isn't it? So I'm the pub crawl guy. No, don't look for me. It's a disappointment. But this would have been the old pub. But we now need to take you on a little tour back to where we just came from. We're going to walk back this way. We're going to walk back through, and we're going to come this way, and we are going to take you upstairs to something that is almost unique in any pub I've ever been to. We're going to go up these stairs. Look, you know I don't even like climbing stairs, but I'm going to climb these stairs, and I'm going to climb these stairs for you for a very good reason. Because this, a former chapel. Yes, you heard me. A chapel. Now used as a function room. This is just, mate, it feels special. Being in here, it feels quite unique, quite surreal, being in something like this upstairs in a pub, so you can hear the hustle and bustle from downstairs still, can't you? But this, being in here, is honestly, it gives a new element to what this is. So formerly a Wye Valley pub, this now bought as a free house, and yeah, it's just incredible. It's another absolute 10 out of 10. Stourport really is incredible. I've also even been treated to a still warm, freshly made Scotch egg. And oh my word, that smells amazing. This place is incredible. Before I do move on from the Black Star, I think it's important to show you it from this angle. So that's the chapel up there on the blue bit. But just look at the place that this is set. What an absolutely stunning and incredible pub. And sticking in that part of the world, let's go to Bromsgrove, because again, this one, it's not often you find a well, is it, inside an actual pub. And I was lucky enough to get the lid looked so we could actually see down it. This was quite impressive. Again, lovely guys running this. This is a great pub. This is the old Black Cross in Bromsgrove. And my next port of call is this. And look how amazingly beautiful that is. So it's called the old Black Cross. I mean, that is old. So I will see what I can find out about it and tell you in a minute just how old. But that's quite an incredible looking pub building, that. So this is stop 5 of the day. It's pretty incredible in here, absolutely wonderful. So rather than me just spouting in, let's read this together. So built in 1640, this old coaching inn can tell a few tales. The old cellar, which is now unused, was a holding cell for criminals before they were publicly hanged outside. King Charles II visited here during the Battle of Worcester. The ghosts of many tormented souls still reside here. And having walked in here, I can say that, I mean, to be fair, it is Halloween. We're in October when I'm filming this. They're geared up for Halloween. I can imagine this being an absolutely phenomenal place to come for Halloween. This pleasant looking chap hanging upside over here, he makes noises. He scared the bejesus out of me a couple of minutes ago. But look at the alcoves and things in the bar area. It's just gorgeous, this. Absolutely wonderful place. Holly's going to be absolutely livid that she hasn't seen this one. That rather stern pumpkin looking fellow over there makes noises as well. But I have it on good authority. They have a well back here as well. So I haven't been down this bit yet. So you are seeing this through my eyes as I wonder. Because I have not been down here at all either. But this place is very impressive. Very nice. Pool table, stuff like that. Wow. It just goes on and on and on. I mean, you can't say they're not making the effort for Halloween, are they? I don't know how we're going to play darts at the moment, but it's a very nice, very impressive looking pub. Where's this well?
Well's down here.
Well's down here. Oh, it's right here where I am. So there is actually a well, yeah, in the floor of the back bar bit.
I open it up for you.
He's gonna open it up for us. Look at this. Here we go. This is service. This is wow. We'll try not to drop our phone down there. Wow.
It's 20 foot down.
20 foot deep.
20 and 6 feet of water.
6 feet of water. Wow, that is pretty incredible. Thank you, mate. That's brilliant. Yeah.
Built in the 1640s.
So yeah, the well. That is replaced the original well 1640. Wow, that is absolutely brilliant. Thank you, mate.
No worries.
Love that. Whew. And a good little garden space to the rear. Look, great pub this. Anyone that's watched the videos knows I'm a sucker for some tiling on the outside of a pub, and I don't think there is a more stunning looking tiled frontage to any pub that I've ever found so far than this one in Birmingham. This is the Craven Arms, a Black Country Ales pub, which you know I love. But yeah, this one, look at the tiling on the outside of this. So feast your eyes upon the Craven Arms. Black Country Ales pub. Right in the heart of Birmingham, really. But so I suppose on the outskirts of the city centre part, as well as being in the heart of. But yeah, that aesthetically is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? So I didn't know I was coming across a Black Country Ales pub today, but I'm really pleased that I am. Look at that. Craven Arms up next then. Yeah. Black Country Ales, yeah? I love them. This is probably one of the smallest Black Country Ales pubs in the group. It's certainly the smallest one I've been in. Full of character, full of wonderful beers. Let's just have a look. So it's styled, isn't it, on Black Country Ales style, but beer-wise, it's right up there with any of the best. Like, look at the sheer volume of stuff they've got on in here. Fire going, real fire going, which is the way a Black Country Ales pub should be. But you see, it is basically, this is a one-room Black Country Ales pub. Look at the etchings on the windows. Feel the vibe of it. You know, I'm such a Black Country Ales pub fan of them anyway, and you can just see, can't you, that this is an absolute belter. Backstreet pub, well worth finding. Definitely one of my favourites. One of my favourites today. What did I tell you? And while we're on the subject of spectacular features, the bar in this next one, absolutely breathtaking. We're going to go to Preston, so back up north. This is the Black Horse in Preston. An absolute gem and quite unique with it's got separate entrances on 3 different streets. So technically 3 different addresses. Yeah, what a great place. Black Horse Preston, number 10. It's called the Black Horse. That's quite a cool looking building. It's quite a... What? Cider Pub of the Year 2024 for Preston. Yeah, quirky looking building that. I like it. So Black Horse is, I'm going to say 12. I'm going to say 12. Might be a different number, but that is our next stop on the corner of Orchard Street. On the way to the toilet. It's amazing, like stained glass. It's beautiful, but the whole pub, to be fair, the whole pub is beautiful. It's unique. Great layout. Wicked jukebox. What's some of this? Fantastic looking old pub this. You know we absolutely love old pubs and stuff like this. But yeah, little quirky rooms, off-shooting round. Loads of ales. Loads and loads of ales and choice on. I've gone for this Paradise. Coconut. But yeah. Pretty damn cool pub this. I want to do you a walkthrough for this because it is, honestly, it's good. So if you were to come in from the outside, look at I love these old doors and the stained glass and everything like that, but there are so many ales on. This is magnificent, by the way. This Paradise is absolutely magnificent. I think this is, so that's another little alcove type room, but probably down in the bar parlour. Can't go wrong with it, can you? But ciders, ales, whatever you could possibly want in it, and the chap that runs it, incredibly friendly. Top banging booze in this, loved it. Gotta show you this lad, he's a local celebrity. Freddie! He's a local celebrity.
Local celebrity.
Like everybody's come for a fuss. He just sat that stall at the bar. Absolutely loving life. He is an absolute legend. So, love it. And there we have it, guys. Thank you for sticking with us till the end of that video. I hope that you've been impressed by the 10. There are so many other great pubs to bring you soon. But yeah, see you very soon. Hopefully, all will be back to normal next week. Cheers for watching, guys.